Unforgettable in every way and forevermore. That's how you'll stay. Hello, this is Anggie Watkins coming to you pre-recorded. I am not live, but I wanted to share with you about 5 reasons why you are unforgettable, because there is no one like you. So I want to just take a moment. I got some other things going on as well, but I don't want to miss this opportunity to share. So one of the ways that you are unforgettable is the way you speak. Some people have different tone, different vocabulary, some things that make sure personalities stand out against anyone else. Sometimes maybe it's an accent or just the way you pronounce a certain word that maybe makes somebody smile, but it makes you unforgettable to them. So just think about all the different things that you do that you may take for granted, but it is something that distinguishes you, from anyone else. Sorry. So the other part is the way you share makes you unforgettable. In some cases, the way you don't share. So sometimes you are one of those people who challenges people to learn for themselves or go research things. Not necessarily that not that you hoard information. It's just that you want to encourage people to look up things and get their own interpretation for themselves. But other times you might be the person who shares information immediately, who gives them guidelines or who shows people how to search for information. And depending on the people that you interact with and their style of learning, you make them unforgettable, because you may be the person the go-to person. Oh, you need information. You need to go see such and such, because they'll tell you everything you need to know. Or, don't talk to such and such. All they're going to do is make you look it up themselves. They may give you some keywords or whatever, but you're still known for something and you are unforgettable. And those people who want to learn a certain way because they don't want things handed to them will gravitate to you because you help them achieve another level of proficiency, another way of understanding things, and they get to learn their own interpretation. So sometimes the way you share really does make you unforgettable to someone, because they know they'll either learn, or they're going to learn either way, but it's either given to them or helping them learn how to learn for themselves. So that's still another way that makes you unforgettable, as well as still helpful. Another way that you're unforgettable is how you do things, the manner in which you do them. Sometimes some people are sharp, some people are soft, and some people are just in the middle, depending on when you catch them and how you catch them. But that makes you still unforgettable. And again, people will know you for what you do and how you do it. And sometimes I even make sure, sometimes you do stuff so easily that people's like, oh, that's easy. And then they go to do it. I'm like, oh, that's not as easy as I thought it was. So sometimes you could just make stuff look so smooth. And it's just the way you do it. It's the way you carry yourself and the way you move and you do it. And then there are times you think, well, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And that's not always the case. Somebody had to remind me of that, because most of the times my attitude is, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And to a certain extent, it could be true, but sometimes it's more, if you demonstrate to someone how to do it, then maybe they can do it, but it may not be inherent to them just the way you do it. So appreciate that, you do things a certain way that no one else can just mimic right off the bat. Another way that you are unforgettable is how you use humor, or not use humor. Sometimes you're that steady stone-faced person and it's like, I'm not smiling, you can make me smile, I will not smile. But you're still known for that and unforgettable. Sometimes you have just out and out humor that's just joyous and infectious, or you may be that sarcastic person who always have that quick comeback. But you're still known and you're unforgettable for that. And depending on who you're working with or who you gravitate to, they appreciate that. And the other way that you can just be unforgettable is how your demeanor is. If you are, again, maybe you're calm. It's not that you don't have jokes, you don't get humor, but you may be calm and you may be steady, and people may come to you and like, you know what, I'm having a rough day. I just need your calm presence. I just need something just to bring me level, and they'll come to you. Or you're more the person who's hyper and they're just like low key and they really need some, a little bit of punch, a little bit of juice for the day. So you're still known for something and you're unforgettable. And then you may be that person, but depending on which one it is, you're flexible. They're being a little, down in the dumps, you can pump them up. Or they are hyper and they need to calm down and you can bring them down. But no matter what it is, you are unforgettable to someone, even if it's just one person. No matter who you encounter, you make an impact on someone. Whether it's your humor, whether it's the way you do things, the way you share, regardless of what it is. No one is like you. No one will be like you. The imitation is the highest form of flattery, but there's only one you. And you will never ever be replicated. So this is Anggie Watkins, your extreme encourager, reminding you that you are unforgettable. Just because there's no one who's going to be like you. And it really doesn't have to be, because you're special by yourself. So have a good time. Have a great Monday. Have a fabulous week. And if you want to just talk about how you can make sure you're unforgettable for others, whether it's in your career, your resume, or your health, you can click on the Facebook page, Angie Coach, and book some time now. Get on my calendar. You can always just send me a direct message, whichever platform you may see this video on. And we can talk about how to make sure you realize your accomplishments, reshape your attitude, and realize you're amazing. Because other people need to know, other people are blessed by you owning your own amazement, your own amazingness. And I want to encourage you to do the same. So until next time, this is Angie Watkins, your extreme encourager.